So we're working on the road from the coffee pot gate down to the yurt. Turned out pretty good. I scraped it a few times, and then Jimmy's rolling it, packing it in real good. So something we hadn't done before was compacting it. I think that'll make it hold up a lot longer. And as long as that ditch down there, as long as those two culverts down there aren't plugged, it shouldn't rut out like it's been doing. We'll see. Might have to do a little bit more work right there where the culverts are, but I think the compacting is going to be a big help. We will see. So anyway, I wanted to tell you the dogs are back. They were back. So yesterday Jimmy went over, Jimmy was leaving, and he got over to the burn pile where the cows were, and the dogs were over there messing with the cows again. We were able to get them. We were able to detain them. They're nice enough dogs, but they're chasing the cows. They're playing and they're running the cows all over, and I don't know if they would do any damage besides, well, running them is damage enough. The cows start panicking, and they'll run right through a fence or right into a log or whatever. But anyway, so we were able to call the dogs over and get them, and put one in the back of the mule, and the other one followed right along. So I called our guy at Animal Control, had him come out, and he picked them up. What he did was he ended up, while he was on his way up, the owner of the dogs flagged him down on the road and said, "Hey, I lost my dogs, blah blah blah, whatever." I don't know if it was just good timing or good luck, but he, like I say, he flagged him down, said he lost two dogs, and the dog catcher said, "Yeah, that sounds a lot like the dogs I'm going to pick up." So he got his address and his name, and he came up and talked to me for quite a while, and then he took the dogs down and went to the guy's house. He didn't take them downtown. He just took them to his house, told him what was going on, gave him 2 citations for leash law. He gave me the option. He says, it's a misdemeanor. Both dogs, 2 misdemeanors, and every time they came over, it could be 8 misdemeanors. But I would have to go to court and, testify and all that, and I really didn't want to do all that. I don't want the guy to go to jail. I just don't want his dogs over here. So anyway, he is going to get some fines, and he's going to make sure that he has a kennel over there that will hold him. Whether he'll use it or not, I don't know. And I don't think neither dog were registered. Probably didn't have their shots, rabies, distemper, so it's a good thing that they get their shots, and they'll do that and charge them for it. And they will also, if they're not spay and neutered, they will do that. It's mandatory that when dogs, whatever you call it, run away and they catch them, they make sure it's mandatory that they get fixed. So anyway, he said it's probably going to cost him about $1,000, and I don't have a problem with that part. If the guy can afford to, buy the property or release it and grow all that dope and pay for everything it takes to do that, he can pay to have his dogs, brought up to date, shots and registration and everything else, like everybody else does. So anyway, just wanted to let you know. That was, you know, 5th time that we know of, including when Jackson saw them. They probably were here 3 times that much. And what was I gonna say? So, and we told them, you know, one more time, one more chance. And they, you know, I don't know, he brought them back, I guess. He said they left the property, but he brought them back and they were here. So anyway, I think it turned out good. He actually went over there, drove up to their property. I showed him where it was, and so he saw all his pot plants, I'm sure. But that, whatever they want to do about that, I don't, their deal. Anyway, the road here is, like I said, looking good. It's all compacted in real good. And what else? The Bacchus came up, got all their bins and their tractor implement for the bird netting, that big orange thing that goes on the back of the tractor. They picked that up. The only thing that's left down there is one of the trailers, the harvest trailers. And I'll either, if I have to go down there for some reason, I'll tow it in, or they'll come get it or whatever. It's not hurting anything. It's sitting there for right now. So yeah, that's cleaned up. What else? I think that's it. Oh, I sent you those pictures of that steam mill. That thing was pretty neat. Well, you saw the pictures of it, that video. Very cool. If you ever get a chance to go check it out, they do it about 5 times a year. They fire it up. It's kind of neat. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, but it's interesting for anybody to look at. It was pretty fun. So let me know if you're coming up, or let me know when you get here. I'll be around this weekend if you want to get together and meet about anything and talk about anything, and we'll be here.